Well, at this point, our building model has a great deal of information already in it, and you're probably wondering how to get that information into a 2D plan set. So before concluding this course, I want to give you a brief introduction to creating sheets. Now, there's a lot that goes into creating good architectural drawings, and Revit definitely has the tools to help you do this. However, I'll only be able to give you a brief introduction to it here. Fortunately, a lot of the annotation tools and other sheet creation tools are really easy to use and operate intuitively. To create a sheet for a plan set, I'll first switch to the View tab on the ribbon and then click the New Sheet icon. I'll begin by pressing the Load button, and here I can browse for a title block for the sheet. I'm going to choose one from the library and press Open. This loads the title block into the project. Next, I'll choose the title block I want to use and press OK to create the sheet. Now that I have this blank sheet created, I can simply drag and drop views in from the project browser. Drag and drop it into the sheet and then click to place the view. You can change the view scale or any of the other properties of the view here on the sheet. Depending on the title block you've chosen, the views might be too large or too small. You can click and drag the view to move it around the sheet, and you can use the blue dots to adjust the length of the line under the view. I'm going to drag and drop in a section view. And you can drag and drop your schedules in as well. Next, I'll switch to the Annotation tab, and here's where you'll find a majority of the tools used for creating views and sheets to use in plan sets. You can add dimensions, detail your elements, add text notes, tags, or symbols. These tools are all pretty intuitive to use, and you should be able to figure out how to use them pretty easily, but I'll show you how to use a note really quickly. I'll click the text icon. Next, I'll click on the sheet where I want the note to be located and type in a note. If I click the note to select it, I can edit its properties. Notice there's only one font and two sizes for the note loaded in the project. I can click Edit Type to change the font, the size, or any other properties. Remember to duplicate the type first before you make any changes, just like before. Notes, tags, and annotations behave similarly to everything we saw earlier in the project. Well, that concludes our Introduction to Revit course. We covered a whole lot of material in a relatively short amount of time. By now, I hope you feel that you have at least a basic understanding of how the software is used, as well as the power of parametric relationships and building information modeling. Now, even though there are a lot of options we had to skip over and lots of tools that we didn't have the chance to cover at all, you should now have an idea of how projects and building information models are created in Revit. If you weren't doing so already, refer back to the lessons and try following along to create the project yourself. If you run into trouble, project files for each lesson are available for download. I hope you enjoyed this introductory course, and if you're hungry for more, rest assured that a more comprehensive Revit Essentials is in the works. Thanks for watching, and have fun developing your new Revit skills.